You see, we approach the topic of God entirely backwards. And the reason why we perceive of God as a man, like a man-faced being, what's the word? Anthropos? The anthropos, a man. When it says God is not a man that he should lie, we have it backwards because we come out of the inversion, out of the shadow, out of the darkness, right? And because of our emotional and psychological deficit, the need, we are in this world. We were created to be extremely needy. And this emotional neediness calls for first of all, the emotional neediness stems from a unconscious feeling of abandonment. Don't try to understand this logically. Feel this with your soul. There is an underlying, undefinable feeling in the soul, a feeling of abandonment. And because that feeling is in the emotional and psychological layer, we approach God as a parent because that is ingrained in us from infancy, to cling to a parent to take care of us. And because we have lost, through the veil, we have lost the consciousness of our divinity, of our powerful divine nature. We've lost sight of our glory and believed ourselves to be insignificant, weak human beings. And we think that is all we are. That has set up our psyche and emotions to look for a daddy, to look for a parent, to rescue us, to nurture us, right? So that is how, one second here, that is how the anthropomorphic image of God was formed, through the mind of the needy human. But God is not that. Sorry for that. I gotta get my leash around my neck here. God is not that. That is an image that we have created. An image, a mental image we have made of God. We have based that on from our human perception. When you are whole, when you get to the point where your body, mind, and soul are whole and they are as one, they are in agreement, you become very aware of your God self, of your divine nature. And you feel the vibration of that. And that is when you understand that God is not a man-faced being, but God is energy, frequency, and vibration. And you are that, and everything else is that. And this is how God permeates everything. How pantheism is more accurate than theism. Theism has this image of this man-faced being on the throne in heaven, which is quite separated from all of creation. That theistic God does not permeate everything, all matter. That theistic God is standing outside of everything, disconnected. But in pantheism, which is the understanding that the energy of God, the life force of God, is in everything, on everything, and through everything. Just as the Bible says, I think in, is it in, oh, I can't quote it now. I'm going to give you the wrong address. But it says basically one God, one Spirit, one Father of all, who is in all, over all, and the word over is incorrect. It's not in the original text. It should be on all and through all. And that is pantheism, because God is an energy, not a man-faced person or entity. He's not theistic, not outside, not separate from creation, but it is everything in creation as creation. And that includes you. You are God in the flesh.